It's November 2025 and the year has gone by so fast, and I thought of doing a challenge for November, which I call No Buy November. And I kind of want to do this for the rest of the year. I really don't want to buy anything else for the rest of the year. I think I have collected a lot for the past years, and what a better way to do this but to sit down and really reflect on the things that I already have and really just enjoy what I have. And so I also wanted to do a collection video for the entire month. Not to show off or brag or anything, just want to make sure, a disclaimer here, with my humble heart, I wanted to share my collection, and I'm going to do it by brand. I'm only going to be doing contemporary brand for the entire November. Now, I don't have a whole lot of different types of brands, but at least the brands that I have a few collections to actually do a collection video. So for this video, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the Marc Jacobs. And then in my next video, probably Kate Spade, then Tory Burch, maybe Michael Kors, and then Coach. So stay tuned for that. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get notified for my next videos. I personally like watching collection videos. I just like admiring people's collection. And if you do like this type of video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, comment in the comment section below. What do you think about Marc Jacobs as a whole? Do you have a Marc Jacobs handbag? Do you like your Marc Jacobs? Or did you have a bad experience with your Marc Jacobs handbag? All right, so from the looks of it, this video is gonna go by really quick. I only have 6 Marc Jacobs handbags in my collection. And if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Khrstn. Welcome to Little Bit of Lux, where we talk about all things handbags, whether it be unboxings, reviews, handbag related video is gonna be my content. So let's jump right into my 6 Marc Jacobs handbags. I don't have that much, so we're gonna go by really quickly. I'm trying to remember if I missed a bag. It looks like I have everything here. So let's start. So I'm just gonna go through the bags in order when I got them because I could still remember since I only have a few. So the first Marc Jacobs I got is the Snapshot bag. I remember really liking this bag. I've been eyeing on it. And so when I had my first baby, my husband bought this for me as a push baby gift, kind of is what they call them. And it does come with a thick crossbody strap, which is really nice. This strap, though, does not come with any prints of Marc Jacobs, just on, I thought it did at least, not even on the leather tab. So no Marc Jacobs and prints anywhere on this, which I appreciate. And then I later realized I wanted Marc Jacobs on the strap, so I ended up buying another strap from the Marc Jacobs outlet. But I still end up using this with the original strap because it's so much softer. Now, do I like this bag? I honestly do not like this bag. I just adore it because of the style itself. I don't like the functionality. It's really tight and small. You almost can't put anything in there when you put your phone. So I have an iPhone 16 Pro Max and I just slide that in there. And then it's already taken up the entire space. And you can only put a card holder. So it's very like a minimal packing, yet it's heavy. You know, it's kind of bulky and you can only put so many little things in there. So to me, I think that this middle part is kind of like a waste of space because I really can't utilize it. But don't get me wrong, I love this bag. I've always wanted this bag and I'm so glad my husband got it for me for my birthday. But yeah, if I could go back in time, I'm still gonna get it. I'm not gonna lie, because it's a unique bag and it just reminds me of Marc Jacobs. When you see the Snapshot, I feel like they're the original camera bag to me, in my personal opinion. So that's the first one. So the second Marc Jacobs bag that I got for myself, I bought it during their sale event back in 2021, I think, or 2022? 2022. And it's this tote bag, and it came with a dust bag. And it's just that cognac Saffiano leather, no feet on the bottom. Really, this is actually on the chopping block already. I just haven't successfully sold the bag yet, but the bag is in pristine condition. Really, really pretty. It's just a burgundy interior, zipper pocket on the side. But yeah, no, this guy is already in the chopping block. The only thing I don't like about this bag, I love this bag. I get so many compliments with this bag. But the only thing I don't like about it is the strap kind of like swings out like that, and I don't like it. And then the snap closure doesn't really keep the bag closed. So when you snap it close, it opens up again. It's not doing that in this video, but it does, okay? Just believe me, it does. It doesn't stay closed when you close it. So that was one thing I didn't like about it. But at the same time, I don't always close my bag, so it didn't bother me for a minute. But, you know, when I was trying to sell the bag, and if people ask me what do I hate about it, I would tell them the truth. I don't like the handle and I don't like the snap closure, but it's an overall functional bag. Really good price when I got it during the deal, and so that was my second Marc Jacobs bag. Also, the reason I ended up buying this bag because I wanted to scratch the itch of getting the argan oil, the tote bag, because that one was just too expensive, like the leather bag. I couldn't wrap my head around that price at that time, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just settle with this one. But then, of course, you can only wear as top handle, no crossbody straps, so I still want the Marc Jacobs tote bag. Just saying. So that was the history of why I ended up getting this. The third handbag in my collection would be the tote bag, and then I ended up getting the jacquard style. I like this one better than the original like canvas because it's actually more structured and it just feels better. Quality is better. This is in the size medium, so I use this as a baby bag when I had my second baby, and it carried so much. It carried everything that we needed, and it comes with the strap as well. All right, and then this is the strap, and it's silver hardware. This is probably the only silver hardware I have from Marc Jacobs. Everything else is with a gold hardware. So I really like this bag, very functional. I use it for picnics. I still use this bag a lot, especially when I have to carry a lot more stuff. So that is my third bag. Now the fourth one I have is this bag right here. I wanted a specific style from Coach, but they discontinued it. So when I saw this at Nordstrom Rack, I ended up getting this one because it kind of scratched the itch for a soft pebbled leather crossbody bag from Marc Jacobs. This one comes with the dust bag like I showed you earlier, and then there's a tassel here, not tassel, like a charm. So it's lock and the key, I believe is the key in there. So it just kind of hangs out here. And this one though kind of bothers me because it doesn't stay put. Sometimes it lays like this, sometimes it lays like that. So it's never like in the center. So sometimes I remove it, and that's why it's, oops, that's why it's not attached to the bag. But the interior is nice. It's just blue, which kind of I don't like. I wish that the interior wasn't blue, but it is what it is. It's nice opening. You can fill it up and you can carry a whole lot in here. It does come with a crossbody strap because it's a crossbody bag. Zipper pocket so that you can put stuff in here to secure it, especially your card holder, wallet, or whatever have you. But yes, and then this is the crossbody strap. And this is the style. It's not one of those easy, what do you call it, adjustment. It's those things that give you a hard time to just adjust it. So I never really adjusted it because I don't have patience to constantly, you know, adjust this type of adjustment. So that's that. There's no feet on the bottom, but there is a leather kind of feet there. But yeah, this is a really nice bag. One of my on-the-go kind of favorite bag just to use if I wanted to use a black crossbody bag. This is my go-to crossbody bag. Oh, I have another bag. That's right, I missed. So there's 7 handbags. I will grab that in a second, but let's jump right into this one first because this is actually the next one on the list. So this was purchased on the whim. I was with my mom at their house. We were just browsing on Nordstrom, and then we saw that this was on sale. So I ended up buying this, and it does come with a crossbody strap that has Marc Jacobs. So you can see it says Marc Jacobs, Marc Jacobs. And it does have a gold hardware. Now, this is another nice neutral bag that I like using just for an on-the-go. This is one of the bags I like using just to put my outfit together, just because the overall look of a saddle bag and the Marc Jacobs straps just finishes the outfit really well. I don't know why, but it does. I do wish though that this logo was gold hardware instead of leather, because I feel like it's gonna show wear. As you can see, there's already wear on there. So yeah, it's the only thing about it. And plus the color is light, and obviously it's gonna show wear right away. And I just like the saddle bag. I think this is the smaller one. There is a bigger saddle. This is the smaller one. I really like the overall look of it though. Not gonna lie. Love that one. I cannot believe I almost forgot about this bag, because this reminds me of a Balenciaga and Gucci handbag. I love this bag. I love the overall look. Though it doesn't have any feet on the bottom, you can definitely use your handbag heels from the Gals Guide shop. And it has a really good structure, the handle and everything. It does give you an option for crossbody wear, which I don't wear as crossbody. I usually just wear as a top handle on the crook of my arm. The only thing though about this bag, it has a really good strong magnetic closure. However, it's kind of stiff on the flap. So when you try to get in there, it's kind of tight. It's kind of a little bit of a struggle, I would say. I don't want to say cumbersome because you can go in there. It's just that I feel like I'm gonna rip the bag whenever I try to open it wide, you know? But it has a really decent size as far as space. So if you do find this bag, snag it. I think it's really worth it. And it's just so nice. Why are you not on the display? I think this bag is on a break, but yeah, this is one of my Marc Jacobs bag. I forgot what it's called. I do have the tag inside. Maybe I'll say it there. It doesn't say, it just says suggested retail price. If you know the name of this bag, go ahead and share in the comment section because I already forgot the name. But yeah, very beautiful. It has Marc Jacobs' name on the back. And then I just noticed too that there's Marc Jacobs print on the magnet right there. But yeah, very beautiful bag. I love the silhouette. I like it overall. I've used this probably 4 times since I owned it, and it's only been, it probably is just a little bit over a year. I feel like the time is going by so fast. I'm counting 2 years when it's really just a year. But yeah, this is one of the Marc Jacobs bag. Obviously, I like neutral, so we're going to see our neutral colors of Marc Jacobs because Marc Jacobs is quite pricey. And their style is something that I would say simple, but with class. And so if I want to really use it, I have to make sure that the colors I pick are the colors I will use. But anyways, last but not the least, my most recent one added to my collection, not too long, probably like 2 months ago, because I think I got it in August. It's the Marc Jacobs mini tote bag. Now, this is the color Argan Oil, and I've always wanted Argan Oil color in my collection, and I've always wanted the tote bag, like the leather tote bag. I wanted it in small, but I also have been eyeing on the crossbody one. And I thought it was going to be too small, but when I went to the outlet, they just so happened to have this for sale at 50% off. So I got this little tiny crossbody bag for 50% off. You don't get to see Argan Oil in Marc Jacobs collection to go on sale. Okay, not often, at least from my memory, okay? So I like this bag. I've showed a little bit of video about it, like what fits or what I put in it or handbag of the day. I really like this bag. Probably one of my favorite Marc Jacobs bag in my collection. Besides the saddle, and of course with a biased reason as to why I like the Snapshot. But definitely this bag is my favorite. Do I still want another tote bag? I do. I want the size small in leather tote, but I want either stone or another color. But yes, I'm not planning to buy it. Like again, I said, this is a no buy November challenge, and that's what we're gonna do. So I'm really gonna try to enjoy what I have. So far, as you can see, all the bags in my collection from the Marc Jacobs are neutral and very user-friendly, easy to style, and very functional. Except the Snapshot. I don't know, can you guys tell I'm sweating? It's hot in here. I don't know why. The AC's turned on and I have a fan in front of me. I don't even know if you could hear it, but I don't know why I'm sweating. But anyways, that is pretty much what I have for my Marc Jacobs collection, and I hope you liked this video. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for watching. And then I actually forgot to mention, I had a few other, maybe 3 bags from Marc Jacobs. 2 I have given away and 1 I sold. So I'm not gonna mention them here because I mean, those bags were not loved by me. I actually never used them. So I ended up selling and then giving them away. Anyways, without anything else to say, thank you guys again so much for watching. And then obviously, if you couldn't tell, that my bags from Marc Jacobs, honestly, in my opinion, I think all of them are really wearable. Something that I can actually say I can wear for almost any outfit, very much every day. That could fit a work lifestyle, an office, gym. But yeah, so I don't think any of my money is wasted in Marc Jacobs, to be quite honest with you. Maybe just the Snapshot, but then again, that one was a gift, so, and a gift that I wanted. Without anything else, again, and again. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you for watching. Until next time, bye!